What's up, you guys, and welcome back to our channel.
What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back.
Our second video as real parents.
As parents. Wow.
It's crazy to even think about it, to even speak it is like, wow.
Can we actually just take a moment real quick and just think about that?
Wow.
Being parents.
Crazy. Today I am, how many days postpartum?
So when is it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So this is the 10th day.
So today I am 10 days postpartum.
Wow.
Baby girl blessed us with her arrival.
Yes.
And it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. The nights have definitely been different.
Yeah.
But we'll get all into that. But we're just gonna start from scratch, like the whole birthing experience, how it happened, what happened, everything, and then like postpartum, how it's been going, updates on her, updates on me. So without further ado,
updates on B. No,
yeah, and Dad. But without further ado, let's just jump right in.
First of all, can we? You know what? I would want her to stand up right now because
I'll stand up.
Yeah.
So 10 days postpartum.
Yeah.
I am actually in shock. Yeah. I'm very, very shocked at what my body was able to do.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel great.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the snap back was not something that I was really like concerned about.
Right.
You know, I don't think I ever thought about it.
No.
I think just because it was so hard for us to conceive and it was such a journey. Our first round of IVF failed last year, and we have plenty of videos discussing it here on our channel.
Mm-hmm.
But this was actually our second round of IVF, which thankfully took. But I think just because it was such a journey, it's been over 3 years of us trying to conceive, and I think that was all that we were really like focused on. So like the snapback was never really something that crossed my mind, but I am grateful and thankful that things have, like, I'm already down
like 20 pounds.
25 pounds.
Oh, 25? Oh, okay. Yeah.
So and obviously it's only been 10 days, but I am breastfeeding as well, so I think that kind of has a lot to do with it, as well as genetics. But at the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter. Our bodies as women, like, it's just so mind-boggling. Like, whatever type of body you have, just embrace it and be thankful for it, that it was able to create life.
No, for sure. I told her,
yeah.
I found respect just for women and what they have to go through, and just, I mean, having to push a whole baby out. But it's not even that. It's the preparation leading up to it. It's the pregnancy for 10 months. It's the after effects. It's having to, you know, sometimes maybe you may tear when you're having a baby, the after effects of that. So it's so many things that they have to go through. And I've always had a respect for that, but it's like seeing my wife go through it. It's just a different level of admiration.
Yeah, absolutely.
I keep telling her she's my hero, and she's the GOAT.
It's like,
No.
It's like, just, man, I've watched our birth vlog probably like more times than I should.
Oh, and if y'all haven't had a chance to go see the birth vlog, it is on our channel, so make sure you go watch that. We kind of documented the you know, progress just from getting to the hospital up until birth, up until, you know, discharging from the hospital. So we're gonna get into all that as far as like the details, but make sure y'all do definitely go back and watch that. But
yeah, so we'll start there actually. So it was a Wednesday.
Tuesday.
No, it was a Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
So it was a Tuesday, and we went into the hospital around 9 p.m.
Yeah.
They got us immediately in a room, which was really cool. And they got me immediately hooked up on medicine. I think the first one I was on was Cervidil or something.
Cervidil,
which was supposed to help my cervix thin out so I could dilate, because I'd been at 1 centimeter for 3 weeks, over 3 weeks. So there was just no progress going, even with the Cervidil. So they ended up having to give me another one, and I can't think of the name of it.
I can't.
But that didn't work either.
What was it?
So,
I can't remember.
and then we ended up on Pitocin.
That was the third thing.
Was the third thing, which I ended up jumping from like the 1 to 4 to 9 within the span of like 4 or 5 hours, I think. So pretty much it just, like, we went in and we waited so many hours through the next day. I think I don't know exactly. Like, everything is such a blur. That's the thing with labor. Like, do you feel like it just kind of like happens?
No, because I remember. No, so she was, so in fairness to her, you know, she had IVs and stuff like that in her, and you know, so it was kind of one of those things where she didn't like know everything that was going on, but your boy from the outside looking in, I was paying attention to everything. I'm like, what is that y'all giving her? What are y'all putting in? You know, so basically what happened was at 9 o'clock, like she said, we went in, we got the Servitol. And literally what ended up happening was we went all the way overnight. Mm-hmm. And by the time, I want to say 10 o'clock hit the next morning, because remember the Servitol is only supposed to be in there 12 hours.
Oh, okay.
So you got the Servitol at about 10:30.
Oh.
So we got to 10:30, because this was at 10:30 at night. We got to 10:30 in the morning, and then that's when they gave you the other stuff, because that had to release out your system first.
Yeah. So with the Servitol, it was literally causing me contractions. I had contractions all night. I think that's why everything is such a blur, because those contractions were no joke.
Yes.
When you're getting induced, I just don't know if it's more difficult on the body than if your body naturally goes into labor. But with both of my recommendations from my doctors, they don't recommend going past 40 weeks with because we conceived IVF. I don't know why, but that was multiple what is it called?
It was recommended.
It was recommended. Recommended from multiple doctors. So that's what we went with. All we cared about was a healthy baby. Okay, like whatever. So because I get that question a lot, like why did we get induced or whatever. I don't know. We did, okay?
Yeah. But it was just recommended with IVF because of the risk and everything. It was just like you don't want to go past 40.
Yeah,
so.
Apparently the placenta starts to not provide the nutrients for the baby, and it becomes a dangerous situation. So that's what we did. But yeah, I had contractions all night, and I was still dilated 1 centimeter.
1 centimeter.
And that's why we ended up getting the epidural.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh.
But hold up, real quick, before you talk about the epidural, she toughed it out so long just without any medicine or without anything. Like, she was toughing it out, and I'm just telling her breathe. And she toughed it out for the longest time before finally it was just like, man, we just gotta do it.
Yeah, because it was like, I'm not progressing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally just going through all this. And I've already, keep in mind, I had already been 1 centimeter for 3 weeks. So it's like, there's just nothing happening here.
Yeah.
So I ended up opting for the epidural. And oh my gosh, y'all, it took them 2.5 hours of sticking me in my back constantly to find the right area. Like, they poked me like 12 times in my back.
And we weren't in there, so because me and her mom had to leave when they were giving her the epidural, and so I wasn't in there. But
so awful, because you have to sit as still as you can, but you're still like I'm still having contractions at the time where they're still sticking me. And then there's like multiple people that had to come in and try. It was like 3 different people that had to come in and try to get the stick in. Oh my god, y'all, it was so awful. But I'm so thankful, like, I don't have any back problems as of yet. Fingers crossed it doesn't come. But it definitely sucked while they were trying to get that in there. Oh my god, it was awful. Like, I was literally in tears. I don't think I cried, but I was just getting really, like, irritated. Because I was like, do y'all not know what y'all are doing? Like, what's going on?
And see, I was getting real anxious being in the waiting room, because I'm like, I don't like not being in there and not know what's going on. But apparently it's like for... I don't know, whatever reason, we couldn't be in there, so we had to go to the waiting room. And I was looking at my clock, and I'm like, because they said it would basically only take 30 minutes. And so we're getting into an hour and a half, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, they only said it'll take 30 minutes, but then she said they kept trying to find the spot, so.
It was awful, but once it set in, it was pretty good. I felt like I was like drunk or something.
Yeah, you did. Yes, I was talking to you, but I could tell you were feeling like a little woozy.
Oh, you could tell?
Oh, for sure.
Was it kind of like when we would turn up and get drunk, get lit?
I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking. No, but she was like, you had said something funny about, you were like, Brandon, and I don't know if you were talking about ask me how does your hair look, or I can't remember. She had asked me something. I just started dying laughing. I'm like, okay, yeah, she lit right now.
Yeah, but so it was so great when it took away the edge off the contractions.
Yeah.
But then I remember freaking out because I couldn't feel my legs.
Yeah.
And I looked down at them, and they literally looked like Norbit's legs. That's all I can remember. Like my whole feet, my legs, everything was so massive, and I couldn't feel it.
Yeah.
And they were asking, like, you know, like, because my mom and Brandon were in there. They were like, you want me to massage it or rub it? And I'm like, no, don't touch it, because I'm going to freak out even more because I can't feel it. It was just scaring me so bad. It
was, and because the doctor was like, would you like me to give you some anxiety medicine? And I don't know if you actually even ended up getting
No,
some.
I never got it, because I was like, let me just go to sleep. I don't want to take.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to take any more medicine than I have to. And so I just went to sleep, and when I woke up, it was better. It was better,
and so fast forwarding to that, what happened was the doctor walked in. So mind you, we're still thinking she's maybe 2 or 3 centimeters, because last update we had gotten was she was 2 centimeters, and this was around like maybe 9ish at night, and the doctor walked in. She checked her. She was like, "Wait a minute, I think you're 10 centimeters," and we were like, "Wait, what? Are you sure?" Like because now we're like getting into like 24 hours of labor.
Yeah.
Because remember, we told y'all we were there at 9 o'clock the previous night. Now we're around 9 o'clock the next day. So now we're getting we're like, okay, come on, Ocean, come on. And when she came in there, it was like, she's 10 centimeters. I was like, yeah.
Dude, then I got nervous again.
You did?
I did.
Oh.
Actually, this was the first time I got, my legs with the epidural, that was making me anxious.
Okay.
But when she said I was about ready to push, I freaked out again a little bit, because I was like, oh my gosh.
It's about to go down.
Now I have to get this baby out of me, and there's nobody that can help me. Like, it is up to me to get this baby out. That's how I felt. I was like, there's nothing anyone else can do.
I knew she had it the whole time. I was excited because I'm like, finally. I had this vision in my head that it was just gonna go so smooth, just because of everything that we had went through. I'm like, it's meant to be, it's gonna happen, and you gonna push. It's just gonna go smooth.
Yeah. All I can remember is, like, in my head, it kept playing. I was like, just push like I have to poop. Push like I have to poop.
Yep.
And y'all only pushed for like an hour. The doctor came in, she was like, oh, like, you are really, like, you okay? Yeah, like, let's get this baby out. Yeah. Like, everybody was like hyping me up. I felt so good. I felt strong. I felt like once I could see her head, because I opted for the mirror to be in front.
Mm-hmm.
Once I could see like her head come like a little bit through, I was like, okay, I got this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got this. But oh my gosh, yeah, I'll never forget that feeling of like, dang, it's on me now. Like, I can't depend on nobody but me to get this baby out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
And y'all, I would do it over again. Like, right now. I want another baby.
Well, last night she said she wanted about 4 or 5. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up, pump the brakes. We said 2.
It's so weird because 3rd trimester makes you feel like, I don't think I can do this anymore.
Because I was about to say, she said I wanted another one, but about 3 weeks left, you was like, oh man, I gotta. Yeah. You was struggling.
I was 3rd trimester was different.
Yeah.
But like the birthing experience, it was so like, I don't know, like I would do it again. It's so weird, but I want to do it again.
I think, you know what I think it is? I think you really like surprised yourself.
Yeah.
And I think she shocked herself, and I think that she thought it was gonna be harder than it was.
Yeah.
I really do.
Right. Yeah.
Versus me, I'm like, I'm thinking it's gonna be just exactly what it was.
Really?
No, for sure.
Wow.
I knew you were gonna go in there and kill it. Like I had no doubts in my mind. Like I was 110% confident.
Because I doubted myself the whole time.
Yeah, because you didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And then of course, you know, you still can't really feel your legs as much. I mean, the numbness is starting to wear away, but you're still like, oh crap, I still can't, like, you know what I mean? So I think that was kind of freaking you out too.
Yeah, it was. I just wanted that part to be over so bad. But yeah, I think like you said, I really just surprised myself.
Yeah.
But now it's like I have this beautiful little I don't even know what to call
bundle
her.
Of joy.
Like, she's just so perfect. I just love her.
People use bundle of joy as like a little cliche, but she literally is a bundle of joy. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. We were in the hospital maybe like another day, and then we were able to get discharged because all her numbers and the vitals and everything checked out.
Yeah. And we were so grateful because really when I pushed her out, like the cord was wrapped around her neck.
Oh yeah.
And
umbilical cord.
That kind of made her vitals drop a little bit. But once they took her to the NICU for like a couple of hours, like they were like, no, she's fine. Like everything's good. We're just doing this actually as precaution. But we ended up sleeping with her that night, and night 1 was beautiful. We were like, dang, this is gonna be easy. Yeah. But night 2, ooh, we didn't get any sleep. We were up, and of course, like we were on adrenaline anyway. So we didn't really, like, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I was already on adrenaline, so.
Yeah, but we were like, dang, this is different. Like, she was up, she was fussy, she was cluster feeding, she was very fussy. She was like, what is this new world?
Yeah, no, for sure. And so kind of flash forwarding to where we are today. We've had her 10 days now, and 10 whole days, and she's just, like I said, she's just been amazing. She's eating a lot. We do feed her a lot because she's hungry, which is expected. Everything that we're doing or everything that we've noticed and seen, the pediatrician has said is expected. She sleeps a lot, she feeds a lot, and you know, we're going through the necessary number of diapers that we're supposed to be. I mean, everything's just checking off the way it's supposed to right now.
Yeah, and we're just so grateful. Like, it's just crazy to wake up and look at her. It's like some days she'll have nights where it'll be really rough, where she'll stay up and she'll be fussy or cluster feeding or something. Yeah. But then, like, when you look at her, it's just like, it's so cute. And it's like, you know, you get sometimes like a little overwhelmed and maybe like a little, maybe like internally you want to be a little flustered, or, you know, just because it is a lot. But then it's like, you have to keep in mind, like, this baby literally 10 days ago, mom was doing everything for her. Yeah. You know, like, I was doing everything. And now it's like, she has to be in this world. She has to poop on her own. She has to pee on her own. She has to get her clothes changed. She has to know how to burp after feeding. She has to feed herself. You know, it's just so many things. And then it's just like, how can you be frustrated, or how can you be, you know? So it just kind of gives you like a burst of energy when you kind of like remember that and think about that. I think that's what really like keeps me going anyway.
And I feel like, you know, for me, it's just, you just kick it into overdrive, because like she said all that, but also number 2, she didn't ask to be here, but number 3, it's a sacrifice that is the most ultimate sacrifice. And so when you know that, you just kick it into gear because you know who you're doing it for. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Like, there's just a different gauge and a different level that I went to. That, absolutely. You know, like it's like, okay, I'm going from sleeping normally to waking up every 2 hours or doing such, and I don't care about doing it. Like, I'm excited to do it. I'm happy to do it. Yeah. And those are just the moments that, because we'll never get those moments back. I know. You'll look up, she's 3 or 4, you'll be like, remember when we stayed up all night? Yeah. Remember when she was teething and we, you know. I know. So I don't take those moments for granted, you know.
But that said, it's like,
oh no, I was about to ask you, okay, but how is mom though? How is your mental, how are you doing? To kind of talk a little bit about that.
So to be honest with you, overall, 100% great. Like, I don't have any, like, of those, like, and granted it's only been 10 days, so
Right.
with respect to that, because I know that this is a long journey. Like, you don't get your hormones rebalanced for, I want to say, like, they say like a year at least or something like that. But as of today, I think there has been just a little bit of emotion, like heightened emotion, when it comes to just thinking about, I have this baby that I have to protect, and I have this baby that doesn't have an immune system yet, and if any little thing happens, I just don't even know why my mind goes there, but I'm like, man, that's on me. Like, that's my responsibility. And I don't even know why I'm thinking like that. Like, she's totally fine. She's not around a lot of people. We don't plan to be. But it's just like any little thing, I'm just like thinking, oh my gosh, did I wash my hands? Did they wash their hands? Did they put sanitizer on? Or like, you know, because we have had like just our parents here, that's it. But just like, I don't know, like the other, like for instance, yesterday, I got a package and we were putting in some floral arrangements in the house. And I was just like, oh my gosh, everybody needs hand sanitizer. Like, go wash your hands. I don't know. It's just like, so.
But even then, I don't think, but I don't think that's being overprotective. I mean,
yeah,
we got an Amazon package, and so it's like, well, no telling where that package has been.
Yeah.
And I'm glad she reminded me to sanitize, because I had put the floral up, and I think I was about to go over to her, and you were like, hey, sanitize. I'm like, oh, and so it's not overprotective. It's just her, like you said, her immune system is where it is right now. So,
yeah, absolutely.
It's just keep me being mindful of that, you know.
Yeah, both of us though, and that's why I'm like, man, I don't know. But so at the end of the day, like, I feel great. It's just that level of wanting to protect her.
Yeah. And
that is where my mind is right now, you know. Yeah. And everybody that's around her, I'm like, you know, like, it's just extra. So I don't know. But how's that?
I'm actually good. I have adjusted to the new, like, norm as far as like the nighttime and stuff. Again, I thought I would be like more tired and stuff, but I think I've just kicked it into overdrive, and I've been great, man. I wake up when I wake up, or early in the morning now, and you know, I make sure her bottles are ready and stuff like that. And so it's just me really just getting into parent mode, a mode that I've never been, that I've never experienced. But just putting it into that extra gear. Even now, sometimes when I go to the gym, I leave the gym more. Normally, when I leave the gym, I'm like, beat after the workout. But now when I leave the gym, I'm like, yes, like I got that extra burst of energy, because now I know I'm about to go home and see her and stuff. So it's just really giving me a burst of energy and a burst of overdrive that I just didn't know existed.
Yeah. I think the way we've been able to just really tag team this thing has been crazy, because like I normally do the bottles and sanitize them and stuff in the evening, but like when I wake up, Brandon has already done the bottles for the day.
Yeah. We share feedings.
We share feedings and diapers, and waking up in the middle of the night. We're normally both up together, and you know, that's what works right now for us. I'm sure later on things will change and we'll have to tweak it a little bit, but right now it's just fun. Like, we're just really enjoying the journey and enjoying the moment, trying to savor the moment. Pretty much. That's what, because you know, we have that thing about us, Brandon and I, where sometimes we're always looking forward to like what's next, what's to come.
Oh, that's me.
Like what is the next big thing or the next adventure or whatever. So it's just kind of like right now we're just kind of like trying to stay in the moment and enjoy it, and that's what's fulfilling right now. I
was talking to her the other day. I'm like, man, we gotta teach her how to walk. We gotta potty train her. And she's like, whoa. That's 3-4 years down the line. Like, I'm like, you know what? You're right. be in the moment, be
in
present.
the moment. We've got to be present because
Yeah.
we are gonna miss this one. You never get a firstborn again.
Yeah.
You know, you never get a firstborn again.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what really makes me stay here in the moment. Because I'm like, we'll never get this again. The next baby, obviously, we're going to love him the same. But it's like, we're going to already have these experiences.
Oh, wait, you say him the same. Hey, you trying to get that boy?
I mean, I don't know.
You trying to get that boy going?
I'm okay with either.
Yeah, me too. At this point, I think our number's 2, and we just want to, no matter what gender that second baby is, we're so blessed and thankful we got this one. The next one is just we gonna love him or her the same.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just exciting, man, to even think about like. But anyway, that's down the line.
See,
I keep thinking that.
But yeah, Ocean Allure Pom Pom.
She is great.
Yeah,
y'all,
she
is such a joy, and we can't wait for y'all to meet her. But she is such a joy, and she has personality already, and
her cuddles are just like intoxicating. Like, oh my gosh, you could literally just lay with her.
Yeah.
And like 3 hours have passed, and you're just.
And like, you looked up like, wait, where did the time go?
Yeah.
And she has that natural newborn smell to her, so it's like when I'm cuddling with her, I'll just smell her hair, and she'll be smelling me, and
she's got so much hair, y'all, and she's so sweet.
Yeah.
Little feet, and yeah, she's just perfect. But
anyway, enough of that. So, yeah, that's it. That's the update. We wanted to come give y'all an update because we know that it's been about 10 days now, and y'all probably been wondering how we doing and stuff like that. But we are great. We are good.
We're just enjoying our moment. We're enjoying our little baby and keeping her to ourselves for right now. You know, it just feels good to just have that little, you know.
And not have the responsibilities of like posting right now on like IG and stuff like that, but really just enjoying her and being in a moment with her.
Yeah, because she deserves, you know, like we said before, but like this is something that we chose to do, like as far as social media, and it's not something I'm just like ready to just like, oh, let me do, you know, like I just want to just enjoy her. So that's what these past couple of weeks have been about, and it just feels great, and I'm so glad that we took the time to do it, and then we've got more time to come, and it's just sweet. It's precious.
Yeah. So. And last thing we'll say is, again, we thank y'all just for all y'all's prayers, the support that y'all have given us, asking about her, and just really, really all of y'all's comments. I mean, we see them, we go through them. I wish we could respond to everyone, but it's just so many. But we just truly, truly appreciate the support from y'all, and y'all are going to continue on this journey with us. This is just the beginning. Like, this is just the beginning. And no telling how long we're going to be on YouTube, but as long as we are, y'all going to be rocking with us. So
absolutely.
We love y'all, and we thank y'all, and we'll see y'all in the next video. We out. Peace.